Oh, Lordy. Here we go. So, I'm recording this, of course, on Valentine's Day. This will come out probably a week later, so, whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and record it nonetheless. So, I think it's interesting, of course, how a lot of folks will talk about gun control, this and that, and of course, talking about magazine sizes and bring up the Las Vegas shooting or whatever. And you think about the 1930s. Obviously, this is the anniversary of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, where 7 members of the North Side Gang, including a doctor that was kind of friends with them, and John May, the mechanic. So, really, 5 members of the North Side Gang and 2 people who were loosely connected to it were killed. And of course, this was done by a lot of people say were done by Fred Killer Burke and by I can't think of the other guy's name offhand. I was just reading through their biographies, but anyway, I think it was a guy named Gus Siegler or something like that. Anyway, you think about how wild it was in the 1930s and how many people were just shot. And of course, like I say, that's not to say that, oh, well, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, et cetera, people weren't shot. But it's a whole different type of thing. Like I say, the 1930s was really that realization where now you have automatic, you know, weapons to just dump ammunition into people, to make sure that they get dead, Um, obviously, I mean, I say the 1930s. Now, of course, St. Valentine's Day Massacre was in 1929. But, you think about all the people that were shot and how, like I say, obviously things changed, but it was only, like I say, for certain acts of murder, you'd get like 14 years in jail for it. That's wild. But I mean, obviously things change and, people finally wake up to it. But it's wild to think about how much gun violence, was so rampant in this time. And obviously, it's one of those things where, conservatives do this too, where it's like blame the media, blame the this and that, blame the who, blame the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, but really it's just like, there are a lot of veterans from the First World War, some of whom probably got a chance to use the BAR in the later stages and, probably saw and probably got to, use Maxim machine guns and, show Shaws and all those others and got to see the power of automatic weapons. I think it's interesting to think about in terms of a social history, if you will, and just to see the hypocrisy of it all, of just the amount of death that occurred at that time versus how it occurs today. Now, of course, like I said, different circumstances. Of course, people say, "Oh, another school shooter and this and that." Like I said, that it does occur, but it's just like, or that weird. I think he's like, I forget, that one dude in Walmart down in what is it, San Antonio? I think it was. But yeah, this is just a brief video. Like I say, I'm putting out content so I can just feel the air a little bit. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. So see you later. Bye-bye.